welcome again to English Podcast with Fi. I'm Fi, and today's podcast we're talking about how to put an adverb in a sentence. Talk about adverb. Where did we put an adverb? Adverbs is a reminder. As we're sure you remember, one thing adverbs do is tell us about verbs. They can tell us about how we do the things that we do. For example, if you ride a bike, how do you ride? See if you can spot the adverbs in these sentences. I always ride carefully. I ride as fast as I can. I never ride a bike. It's too dangerous. I really like to ride slowly. The adverbs are always, never, to, really, and slowly. But remember, adverbs are not always a single word. They can be phrases too. For example, as fast as I can. Okay, well done if you identified all of those. Okay, now, where do adverbs go with verbs? Where we put adverbs in a sentence depends a lot on the kind of adverb, the style, and the context. Generally, there are three positions where we put adverbs. First, before the subject. For example, slowly, he opened the door. Second, before the main verb. For example, he slowly opened the door. And then the third, after the verb and its direct object or clause. For example, he opened the door slowly. Okay, now what about the verb to be? When the verb to be is the main verb of a sentence, we usually put adverbs immediately after the verb. For example, he is always on time. I was never happy at school. Now, where you cannot put an adverb. One place you should never put an adverb is between a verb and its direct object. For example, he opened carefully the package. This sentence is not correct. It must be, he opened the package carefully. Second, between a verb and a gerund or between a verb followed by an infinitive with to. For example, he started quickly running when he saw the police. This sentence is not correct. It must be, he started running quickly when he saw the police. Okay, I think that's enough for today's podcast. Hope it's useful for you guys, and if you have any questions regarding this topic, you can contact me on my email at fzh1903@gmail.com, and I will answer as best as I can. Also, you can enrich what material you want me to bring for the next podcast in the future. You can also download this podcast and listen to my podcast in my YouTube channel at English Podcast with Fi. If you have any requests or questions, please email me at fzh1903@gmail.com. Thank you for listening to English Podcast with Fi. Don't forget to listen to my next podcast, which will definitely be more interesting than this. Have a nice day, dear.